All right, check out Hayes Investment Group, stock and cryptocurrency investing. He wants you guys to know he give out free game on his YouTube channel right there, Neighborhood Stock Guide on Instagram. Cornelius Hayes about the stock market and how to invest your money. You want a one-on-one, hit him directly up on Instagram, Cornelius Hayes, right on your screen. So you get it popping to get that extra money. In my Cardi B voice, appreciate the love and support. Check him out. Peace. All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV and Rob Gronkowski and Tom Brady clowns Aaron Rodgers, all right? Then Aaron Rodgers speaks on if you're going to return to Green Bay, what's the status, okay? Talking about his mental health and stuff. But Brady said to Gronk, I'm 30 yards away from Aaron Rodgers, who's the leader of the Packers, I think. Aaron looks more lazy now than I did in retirement, so so they out there throwing jokes at Aaron Rodgers, which they beat him in the NFC Championship game. They, Tom Brady come to the NFC and make the championship one time. Aaron Rodgers done that, and he been in the NFC for like forever. All right, even as a starter. But yeah, you gonna punk phone at somebody you beat. If they didn't beat him, Aaron Rodgers would be able to poke the fun. So I think it was just I think it was just playful. But then Tom Brady said that, are you angry at management? He said, I never said I was angry at the leadership, excuse me. He said, I never said I had a problem with the leadership. So for the most part, then who your problem with? It's not with Matt LaFleur. It's not with Matt LaFleur. So who is it? Who is it then? That's my thing. Who got a problem with it? Says Tom Brady chose Aaron Rodgers about being the leader of the Packers during the match. He said, then who you got a problem with? His leadership. I don't never have a problem with the ownership. This dude, maybe he just don't want to come to training camp. I don't blame him. Excuse me, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, he's unhappy with his bosses. So he says he's unhappy with his bosses and has no options. So he says, here you go. Hold on. Here you go.
Hey, he's an NBA owner, a self-taught guitarist, and has guest starred in both The Office and Game of Thrones.
He's unhappy with his boss and has no options. Who is Aaron Rodgers?
Ding ding, that is correct. Well done.
Projection time. I never said I'm unhappy with my boss.
I said it, not you.
So he said he's never said he's unhappy. He's never said he's upset with his bosses. So he says that so the bosses are not the problem. I think he's pointing to the fact that the general manager is the problem. I think that's legitimately what he's saying. All right, let's start off there. And if that's the problem, if that's not the problem, then I think the ball. I think it's the GM. I forget his name. Remember Ted Thompson was his GM. They didn't have no problem with Ted Thompson. He passed away not too long ago. Rest in power to him. So I don't know, man. This dude, man. He hasn't come out and said anything about the Packers negative, so he hasn't said nothing. There's been stuff here and there that he's done with Pat McAfee on his YouTube channel. Check out Pat McAfee. He got like one of the hottest NFL just YouTube channels overall, man. But it's not been issues just with not been no just issues. He hasn't said nothing unless it was on there, and it's not been really malicious. So I think a lot of it is, at what is Aaron Rodgers, 37? Who the fuck wants to come to training camp at 37? We've been doing the same thing year after year after year. I think the large part of it is him going to training camp. That's why I think he don't want to come to training camp. I think he do want the general manager fired. But then at 37 years old, do you got the clout to get somebody, fired? Because you on your way out. The numbers say you're 37, and Tom Brady is the exception. The numbers say you on your way out. That's what the numbers say. The numbers say, Ninja, you on your way out. So we don't have no problem trading a 40-year-old quarterback that we gonna get maximum value for like he's a 30-year-old quarterback because Tom Brady's still playing, and he's the exception. So, I mean, I don't know, man. He renewed his country club membership, so it's tough to say. It's tough to say, but Tom Brady poking fun of him is hilarious. Tom poking fun of him is hilarious. Very, very funny, man. But you know, when you kick somebody's butt in the NFC Championship game and you've been there 1 year, he's been there forever. Of course, you're gonna poke fun. In my opinion, and I just see him and Robin having fun with him. Damn, Rodgers, he's very sensitive. He probably bitching and complaining about it. They diss me on national television, and I'm gonna come back and beat them. We shall see. We shall see. But we shall see. But other than that, man, I just thought it was fun. But we'll see if I think Aaron Rodgers will play at 37 years old. You don't have that many years left in the National Basketball Association. So I think for sure we'll see Rodgers back in the Green Bay Packers because they're not going to trade him. They'd rather him retire than trade him. We've seen it with Carson Palmer. We've seen it with a lot of different quarterbacks over the course of the time. But all right, so he says Aaron Rodgers won't commit to playing for the Packers in 2021. We'll see. Here.
Packers Bears. Any idea who's going to be there? Anybody who's going to be quarterbacking in the number 12 jersey?
I don't know. Be insane.
How about September 12th then? Will you go for that one?
What's that one?
That would be the opener against the Saints.
Oh.
All cheesers rejoice.
Yeah, I'm going to be able to say.
Okay.
You're a Milwaukee guy.
I know. Aaron, everybody is on their toes. They want to know, man. They want to know.
Yeah, but, I mean, I'm just having a good time out here with him. I'm trying to talk to him about he's going to keep playing or not, you know?
Hey, Aaron, we go way back. You can just tell me. I'll keep it a secret. Hey, I promise I will not put it anywhere.
Charles, I'll tell you this week in Tahoe. You can
So he said he'll tell you Charles this week in Tahoe. So we're with Tahoe, excuse me. But he said he ain't committing, and you know it is what it is, man. It's just his personal preference, and I think he'll play. I think he's gonna play this year. I think there's no doubt about it. He'll be playing this year, man. And, you know, he'll be back. He will be back. And a lot of people is, you know, and remember this started. People forget how this started. What was the origin? They didn't pay him. And he wanted a new deal. And they didn't want to tear up his old deal and give him a new deal. You know, would I have done it? Absolutely. You know, absolutely I would have done it. Might create more cap space. But absolutely I would have done it. But, I mean, I'm not the ownership of the Green Bay Packers. I'm not the GM. So, I mean, we'll see. But, hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can reach out to the business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests, all our social media links in the description. Twitter's the fastest way than Facebook than Instagram. Facebook group link, all the links in the description. Reach out anytime you got a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Links there. Want to make a financial donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well, too. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. Peace.